Yo, what is up? What is up? What is up? What is going on? Happy Sunday. Can't believe it's a Sunday. I keep thinking it's a Saturday for some reason, but hey, it's the Memorial Day weekend, so we do happen to have an additional day. We do happen to have Monday as well. So everybody's spending time with family, friends. Obviously, it's the best time. It's the best time to be able to have a 3-day weekend, so I'm hyped on it. Happy to get more content out to you guys. I do happen to see we do happen to have Christian 2K in the building. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hope you are well, my friend. In today's video, guys, we are going to be reviewing another set of dunks, but it's probably one of my top 5 dunks of the year so far. We're going to be reviewing the Paisley dunks, and they're really nice. So I'm really excited to be showing that to you. But I guess prior to us diving in, let's check who's in the chat. So we do happen to have Christian 2K. We're waiting for more people to dive into the building. Christian says, so yesterday, interesting story, right? 3 a.m., my StockX account got hacked, and someone spent over $1,000 on a pair of white muslin 5s. You contacted StockX to tell them it's fraud, and they deny giving you a refund. Man, wow. Question back for you. Did you happen to have two-factor authentication on? I'm sorry to hear that this is happening to you. That really sucks. Really, really sucks. So I charged back with my bank, and now I'm banned forever. Oh, God. Well, hey. If you get your money back, that's good. I'm sorry to hear that that's happening. I literally just put my account on vacation mode. I do plan on ending my account sometime soon, since I'm low key. I'm a little scared on anybody hacking my account now and spending a bunch of money. So appreciate you letting me know. I'm sorry that this is happening. That really does blow. But I'm happy to have you in the building over here joining me. So let me go ahead and just make sure I got everything on. Right, you can hear me clearly, you see me clearly. You know what's interesting to me? So all this time that I've been streaming, I've been having 2 lights on. And for today, I finally had this 3rd light on. So as you see, if you look at me right now, this is what it should be. So now we have 3 lights in the building. At least I've been having this light. I just haven't been utilizing it because I thought the front light, side light is fine. But I think it's important to get all angles over here. So yeah, again, we're slowly but surely improving the channel to the best of our capabilities. We want to make sure that we talk about the right type of information here and share, just try to get the best quality out to you guys. So you're saying, no, I didn't have 2-factor authentication on. Okay, you should have. I'm just saying, but why would StockX? It's just, but StockX is just horrible. But stream lit up my night, so time for a good time. Hey man, 100%. Hey yo, I'm here. I'm here to help out in any way I can. Please know that StockX is in a lot of trouble. It is, and I really don't plan on dealing with them anymore. Okay, so you're not alone. I'm really sorry that you're dealing with this, but hey, honestly, count this as a blessing. Count this as a blessing that you're no longer going to be dealing with StockX. Find another way. If this instance with StockX, them closing your account is going to force you to sell somewhere else, so be it. It's probably the best thing. Trust me. I've lost over $1,000 on StockX already to this day, and they have not resolved any of these issues. So it's very hard to want to deal with people like that. I've legitimately sent them items, and they claim that I shipped them a different item, or it never arrived, or whatever. Or they send me back some item I've never seen in my freaking life. I have packages literally sitting in my kitchen on items that I refuse to open that they've sent back to me after I've sent them either a Supreme jacket or a Tiffany keychain, whatever. Again, you were here in my life. I went on those gripes, and I definitely let you know, but you're not alone. There's a lot of people. I believe Harrison as well. There's a popular YouTuber. He also covers sneakers. He put out this, it was I think about 6 or 7 days ago, he put out this full-blown video on why he will not deal with StockX anymore. Just a bunch of money, huge cameras. It's pathetic. Hey, man, look. As much as there are great people in the community, there's also a lot of scammers, and there's also a lot of bad people. So just know that. Just know that. And I think it's important to just be aware of it. You know what I mean? When you go into these situations, I think it's important to know who we're dealing with, even if we can't see them face to face. It's just, look, there's a nasty side to all of this, and unfortunately, you and I have been affected by it. So I'm really sorry that's the case, man. We just got to keep on keeping on. You know what I mean? Like, don't let them take our light. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, don't let them take our light. But I'm happy to have you in the building here, and I'm excited to be showing these sneakers because they are freaking awesome. And I do highly recommend this as a pickup sometime this year. It's a good one. It's definitely a good one. But let me go ahead and just kind of switch up some music over here, and then we can go ahead and get into well, what I'm about to show you. So Mr. Old School says, "Yo, what's good, Ernest? What is up, Mr. Old School? Appreciate you guys, always rocking with me, coming back to the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. You guys have freaking no idea." So in today's video, we're going to be covering these. I know these did already drop. There was a main release, and then they did another. Well, it was more so didn't they do? It was like a shock drop, and then they re-released it later on. So there were kind of like 2 drops sometime this year. I don't know the exact dates. All I know is the drops already happened, and we have them here today to show you guys my initial thoughts on them. I know some people have done customs on these, in terms of cutting it and getting creative with it. I'm not doing that today. I'm just going to be showing you the sneaker for all it is. Again, this is kind of like a loaner pair, so I'm borrowing it from a friend. So shout out to my friend who did give me this loaner pair, because again, we're here and we're covering content for the next for the eternity of the however long this channel is going to be alive for, right? But yeah, what is up? I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend. I know it's nice to know we still have an additional day tomorrow, so I'm really juiced on that. Really happy to know that we can get a little bit of rest and relaxation, hopefully. If it's an SB dump, count me in. Yeah, 100%. SB dumps just have a better quality, and a lot of people ask, why is SB so much better? Why is the quality in SB so much better than regular dunks? Well, it's because it's designed for skateboard. You know what I mean? When it comes to a dunk that's designed for skateboarding, skateboarders endure some massive drops and just some crazy situations. Like I've been up this, I've been on the top of a 14 staircase, and I'm about to jump down that thing. It's like, you know what I mean? I've definitely had those times where I'm jumping downstairs consistently, and you're gonna need something with impact protection. You're gonna need something that's really gonna grip the grip tip when you jump down this stuff. So it's really no joke. It's really no joke, and this is why there's a lot more emphasis baked into any of the SBs that are created, right? Because it's mainly for skateboarding. But they're also some of the most fashionable sneakers, which is why a lot of people like to wear them. They're comfy. They got that zoom impact protection on the inside. So yeah, so for this one specifically, again, I don't know the exact dates, so I apologize for not knowing the exact dates. But what I like about the sneaker is it does give me these vintage vibes. Kind of like that carpet, that vintage carpet rug. If you scroll down over here and you take a good look at this one, again, this is most likely going to be one of my top 5 dunks of the year. But because it's a loaner pair, I'm most likely going to eventually have to purchase my own. But this is definitely in my top 5, if not top 10. Okay, so I just want to put that out there. I just showed you what happened to Christian 2K. It's messed up. Hope you get your money back. Yeah, I hope you get your money back. Again, I'm really sorry to hear about this stuff. This is why it's important to have 2-factor authentication if you do happen to have a StockX account. But again, I don't recommend people using StockX. Let this be known to any of the future viewers that are watching this. StockX isn't the same as it used to be. The customer support is not there, and it's really sad. So I don't recommend buying, and especially don't recommend selling on the platform. So I just want to let everybody know that. So I'm letting it be known, because I've lost over 1,000. Christian in chat literally just lost 1,000 within 3 in the morning. Am I right? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money that these scammers are taking from us. So at the end of the day, look, we got to look out for each other. We got to give each other the best information that we can, and share this as a community. Share the highs and the lows that we're going through. All right. So I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm really hoping your bank gives you back your money, and let it be a blessing that StockX block your account and you're just no longer going to use it, okay? Because I'm thinking about that too. If they were to do that to me, I would never want to deal with them again. I had no plans on reopening a StockX account if they were to block me, right? But in today's video, so we're talking about the SB Dunk Low, as you just see over here, and we scroll down. They got some really nice photos on this, okay? So we got a couple of colors here. We got a little bit of pink, we got a little bit of green, we got a little bit of this nice light blue, and it's in that paisley floral, floral accents, okay? And I do like the materials because of the fact that you do see this this outline of this nice brown leather, and then obviously that nice what is it? It's a gum sole, I believe. Yeah, gum sole with the white midsole, and then this nice white check mark, which you can't really miss. Now, in terms of any lace swaps, I probably wouldn't recommend any lace swaps on this specifically. I do like kind of as is how it looks. It does look overall really, really nice. And this is obviously, it's a banger. It's one of the best dunks that has released this year. I do believe this was supposed to release last year based on the little information I looked into, but I guess it was pushed to this year and they've already released. So I don't know if any sites are going to be re-releasing this. I think it's kind of like a one and done. So if you do plan on getting this on the resale market, right now they're doing nothing too crazy, surprisingly, but yeah, so let's say my size, you're looking at like, okay, definitely above retail. Obviously, these did retail, I believe, for 130, okay, and reselling for anywhere from, you know, you're looking at 200 to 230 of anything. And then if you add in all the fees and all that mumbo jumbo, you're probably going to be spending anywhere from maybe 260, maybe 270 after tax and all of that. So just take that into account, depending on where you live, depending on the shipping and all that jazz. But yeah, just definitely wanted to touch on that, and then we're going to get into me showing the sneakers. So it does come. I'm going to go ahead and just share my screen here. All right, so it does come in your standard Nike SB box. All right. Let me just, give me a second here while I just turn the light up just a little bit. All right, there we go. So over there, kind of see it, comes in the box. And then it's interesting to me because I know I just reviewed the Cacao Wows. And if you look over here, what do you see? It says, oh, it says Cacao Wow Summit White Choco Fantastique Blank Summit. Interesting. So yeah, 9.5, women's 11, Nike SB. Awesome. So we do happen to have it here. Opening up the box, it just comes with your regular tissue paper, nothing too fancy. Okay, as you see, it's got those lines. Almost looks like a tree stump in a way. And what do we got? What are these? Some pretty hype sneakers in the house, that's for sure. Damn. I remember when Rafi Collects hit on these, and I was low-key jealous. I was like, man, I really want these. I really, really want these. So here we go. Wow. Okay. Damn, these are nice. These are clean. I'm getting excited now, you know. Again, over here, like, now, I wish this was my pair because we'd be rocking these for sure. Over here, what do? We wear our sneakers, all right? So, wow, I'm just like, honestly, the material on this, I'm just like you can just kind of tell when something it just has, like, it just has oomph, you know? It just has, like, you can tell there's love that's been put into this sneaker, all right? So, wow, just obviously a lot going on, but also, it's like, I mean, damn, these sneakers really do speak for themselves. I think it's one of those things that I probably wouldn't be wearing a crazy outfit with this. I would wear a pretty plain outfit and then let the shoes speak for themselves. So, as you see on the toe box over here, damn, look at that. That is just beautiful. That is amazing. They really killed this, all right? So you do have that, like, on the toe box, you got that, like, leather outline on top of the stitching, and then the floral pattern. And like literally, when you're wearing these, like, and you look down, let me just go ahead. I think it's best I just take both out of the box. When you look down, that's what you're going to see when you're looking down at your sneakers, the toe box. All right, and that's typically what, like, I remember Nike designers, they really design it with emphasis on, you know, what's the wearer when you look down? What are you going to see? And you're going to see this, right? So clean. I like the fact that they're different. You know what I mean? This is different than that. Just happen to have just overall really nice colors and a lot of fits. You can definitely mix and match with this one specifically. I am considering doing some, like, you know, fit picks soon. Maybe not necessarily with this sneaker specifically, but just overall. Like, if there's specific sneakers that I do plan on maybe putting fits together, I definitely want to, like, let you guys know some of the, you know, outfits and stuff I recommend. So let's give it a quick 360. So front of the sneaker and then all the way to that really nice tumbled Nike checkmark in leather. All the way to the back, you got Nike in the back. Yeah, these are fresh. These are freaking fresh. It almost looks like this just came out of like an oven or something like that. But on the sneaker, now this is a really nice part of the sneaker. The fact that it's got this really nice, like, fuchsia, I believe, is the name of this color. It's kind of like a pinky purple in a way. Not necessarily like a Barney purple, but like it's a pink and purple. If you put pink and purple in a mix, very similar to the pinky purple on the top. So you kind of have that looking like that. See? So let's go ahead and let's take that and put this together. There you go. You see it? It's the same damn pink. Same damn pink. Yeah, these designs go real crazy, and it's nice to, I don't know, it's just one thing to have the sneaker in hand. Like, the photos don't do this justice, honestly. I could see this as a $450 to maybe $500 sneaker. Like eventually. Like right now, it's not doing crazy numbers, but come on. If you're averaging spending anywhere from $260 for this right now, that's still a lot of money considering the fact it's sold for $130. So you're pretty much doubling and then some, and then some lunch money on top of that, Well, no, not necessarily doubling it. You're getting like 100, 130 of anything over, maybe 100, 150, depending on where you're selling it. Now, on the inside of the sneaker, it does say Air Zoom on the inside. Air Zoom, Nike SB in that pink. And then, we got the white laces. But they also, surprisingly, well, actually not surprisingly, because it's SB. SB typically comes with extra laces because what? Skateboards are notorious for tearing their laces. And that's why SBs typically come with either one pair, sometimes 3 pairs, sometimes 4 pairs. So we do happen to have that like nice brown. I hope you guys can see it. The brown goes side and side with the initial with the initial top of the sneaker, with this initial it's the same exact brown. So you see that mesh. These look super comfy, and again, I wish this one was my pair because these are freaking awesome. And this is on my list of dunks to get this year. Another pair that I'm considering getting this year are also the green apples. That's in my top 5, okay? So I'm just going to list them out real quick. I'm just going to tell you guys some of the sneakers in my top 5 in no particular order. Jackie Robinson are definitely there, probably in the top, I'm just saying. But for most of these, in no particular order. The Barts are there too. The Paisleys are there for sure. And then, God, what are the other two? The other two are, man, I'm like slipping over here. I feel like I literally just mentioned it. But I do plan on listing these out and letting you guys know initially, like, some of my favorite dunks of the year, in like my top 5 or heck, even top 10. But the green apples are definitely up there as well. The green apples is something I want to review on the channel eventually. But these are some of the ones I really wanted to review on my channel because these are freaking awesome. And I think right now the prices aren't super high. So if you're considering these, maybe it might be a good move. It might be a good move right now. I am curious what these look like with the brown laces. I think they might look good, but I do like the color contrast where you have the white midsole, the white Nike print, and then Nike checkmark, and then obviously the white laces. I could see these with cream laces, but I don't know. I think it might be taking away from all the white. As this gets dirty in time, it's just going to have a super good look. And I don't know. I'm gonna give this. I'm like thinking, what am I gonna rate these? I'm gonna give this all a 10 out of 10. These are freaking awesome. The quality's up there. I'm not seeing any defects on this whatsoever. This is A1 quality. I'm looking and feeling the entire thing, the gum sole, everything. This looks like the type of sneaker that you can literally rock with a lot of fits. Jackie Robinson's definitely on the top of the list for sure. Now, in terms of organizing that list, maybe I'll get that list. I do plan on maybe doing it more of a creative video where I'm showing each and every single of the 5 dunks and stuff like that. So I'm hoping I do happen to have this in my possession during that time, at least one of my own, because like the Paisley's are up there, the Barts are up there, the green apples, the Jackie Robinsons, and there's another one that I'm just missing. It's like at the tip of my tongue, but it will probably come to me. Okay. I know that the blueberries are also doing well on the aftermarket. Surprisingly, you know how they did the fruity pack. But out of all of them, the green apples is probably my favorite so far out of all of them. If I could acquire or even double up on that, I just see that as such a perfect skate shoe. Oh, another one that does come to mind. The Fossil Rose. Fossil Rose is probably one that I would add to the top 5 for sure. So I'm just letting you guys know. 10 out of 10. Yep. Yeah. So these are freaking fresh. So I'm just hyped to have you guys over here. I know it's Sunday evening, and then a lot of people are probably out and about. They're vacationing, they're doing stuff. So I just wanted to go on live. I wanted to get some content out, and then we're not done here. I'm still going to be rocking with you all because I do want to talk about a couple of releases that are coming out this week. All right, we are going to be having Supreme release some blazers. So I'm curious to ask you guys, what are your thoughts on those? Is that something that you guys are actually considering going for? Because I'm going to let you guys know my initial thoughts on them. So that pretty much concludes these. I think they're freaking amazing. I did want to mention another thing too before we move away from this release and talk about other stuff. Now, for these specific sneakers, you can tear away this. You can tear away the initial Paisley print. So some people have done customs, as you see on the screen here. This kind of gives me Travis Scott vibes. I don't know if anybody has the same, sentiments around that. It's just from afar, I'm like, okay, it just kind of gives me to me, it gives me a little bit of Travis Scott vibes. I don't know, just that white. It really does. It's kind of like that cream white in a way. Now, would I personally do this to my pair? Probably not. Okay, and the reason why is I kind of like how it looks like this. I like how it looks overall. I don't want to tamper with the sneaker. I don't know. For me, I feel like when you do this, you're taking away from the sneaker. But like, look, it's not horrible. I think a lot of people can pull this off. I think it looks okay, but it's not necessarily something that I would want to get creative with. You know, I mean, if you do close up at these initial, if you look really close at it, the suede's nice, but I feel like it could be better. If it was maybe more on the fluffier side or puffier side, like I don't know if this material was meant to be exposed. I don't know if it was meant to be exposed, and that's my main concern about it. Also, I'm focused on this area, and I'm like, shouldn't they have taken this out too? I don't know. It just something about this just throws me off just a little bit. So I just wanted to kind of let you guys know my initial thoughts on them. But what are your thoughts? Would you do a custom like this? Would you chop it up, you know, and get creative with it, or would you kind of leave it be like I would? I still want these SB Dunks. Nitro says, I'm trying for the Blazers. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to get into the Blazers momentarily, but I do think the Blazers are going to be a move, especially in a specific color. More so for the personal. But yeah, I don't know. Would you chop these up or not? I don't know. I'm really kind of 50-50 on it. I'd probably leave it be and then let the skateboarding speak for itself as you wear and tear the sneaker out. But just wanted to touch on this. Wanted to let you guys know my initial thoughts on them. Another very interesting thing that actually did happen to me today. So, well, I can't show it over here, but guys, we freaking hit on Dick's Sporting Goods. We have it in the building. We got the wristband. We got to celebrate. We got the wristband. Let me blow my screen up. Oh my God. So in the morning, oh my God, it was a freaking morning. That's for sure. We got the wristband in the freaking building. Fire Red 3s. Let's freaking go. Let's go. I'm super hyped. I'm hyped because I'm solidifying a pair. I'm going to be reviewing it next Saturday. I'm super excited and hyped. I'm hyped to be able to show you guys this sneaker up close and personal because this is, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm excited to have it in my collection. Now, yes, I'm not getting my size. I'm getting a slightly larger size than my size, but look, I'm just happy to have the damn thing. Yes, we're going to be trying on sneakers. Yes, we're going to be trying on all the contests. We're going to keep trying to get as many of these freaking pairs as we can because there's a lot of demand behind it. Trust me. If you guys can't feel the energy coming out from me right now for this specific sneaker, I don't know what. Okay, something's wrong. But I'm like literally super ecstatic for these freaking Fire Red 3s, and I hope you guys are too. All right, let's just bring it up on the screen right now. Fire Red 3. So I'm super happy to have the freaking wristband. My God, these are crazy. Oh my God, these are crazy. All right, let's just blow up the screen real quick before we get into Blazer talk. We got to talk about this because this is literally happening next Saturday. So I hope you guys have your seatbelts on for this one because this is going to be a crazy release. A lot of people are going to be lining up. It's going to be freaking insane. No way I cut those panels out. The value will go down. Yeah. I mean, again, if you cut the sneaker, you're literally, it's yours. Like, I don't think anybody's really going to want to buy these from you. Okay. So, but yeah, guys. Oh my God. Let me breathe for a second here. This freaking sneaker is insane. It's freaking insane, and it's kind of like they're bringing this legend from the past. You know, the fact that it's got the Nike Air on the back, like, oh my God. I don't know. This is the type of sneaker you want to double, you want to triple up. You just want to get as many pairs as you can because there's going to be resale value. Trust me. There's going to be a little bit of resale value when it starts off, but trust me, if you hang on to these pairs, I see them skyrocketing later on, okay? Yes, it's a general release, but let's say if they're going to be releasing, again, I don't know stock numbers, but let's say hypothetically they release 100,000 pairs of these. The demand is 500,000. So just know that. It's like people are going to be coming out for these, okay? They're going to be coming out. They're going to be camping. They want these, okay? I'm surprised that I even have this in my hands right now. I'm surprised, you know, because honestly, when I went to get my band, there were only 2 bands available. So I got the second to the last one before it was done, all right? And yeah, I'm just like, they announced it today. And I wasn't even sure if I was going to go. I was like, I don't really know if I'm going to go. But then I was just like, you know what? It's now or never. We got to make it happen. If we get it, we got the content. So we got it. It's coming next week. Really excited about it. Nitro says, if I get 2 pairs, Paisley, then I would tear 1 pair. Okay, that makes sense. I would probably do the same just to kind of feel it out. Nitro says, I'm trying for 2 pairs of the Fire Red 3s. Let's freaking go. Let's make it happen. I know that there are still some contests. So guys, please check. And I'm more than happy to stay on live and like, go through it later with you guys. SNS has the contest. Stash has the contest right now. Foot Locker, you can pretty much put your entry in right now. And then again, I highly recommend just exhausting the what is it again? You know how you can put in a couple extra entries in or something like that. I think it's up to three additional. I keep forgetting the name, but when you put your entry in, you can add is it plays or it's something like that. But you basically exhaust that, so you have a higher likelihood that you're going to hit. Okay. And yeah, so there's that, and then I believe End Clothing as well might have this also. So I just want to let you guys know there are a couple contests. I'm more than happy to stay live and go through that later. Just give me the thumbs up if that's something you guys want to talk about. But I'm hyped on these. It's going to be a huge day. I'm going to be going live when these freaking drop. We're going to try on both accounts. We're just going to go. We're going to go full send on this. We're going to go full send. Try to get as many pairs in the building as we freaking can. All right. Yes, Christian, I am too praying that you hit on Sneakers app too. Again, highly recommend you guys just be on. I did create a video a while back on like just how to have higher likelihood of hitting on sneakers. I'm more than happy to point that video out to you later. Because there are some settings that I do change in the back end on the regular Nike app, and then also on sneakers as well, just to have higher likelihood to hit. Now again, it's really hard to know that all this stuff works, but it's worked for me. I have a goated account. I've been able to hit on some amazing sneakers, so I just want to let you guys know that. But we're going to transition the conversation into the Blazers. Okay, let me bring that up over here. So I hope everybody's doing well. This is happy. Like I really hope you guys can feel the energy coming out from me. Like this stuff matters to me. This stuff is awesome, and I love fashion. I love streetwear, and I love freaking sneakers. So I definitely want to give you guys, everything I got when I go live. All right. So it's going to come out, I believe, in 3 colors. Now, there's only 2 colors I'm going to be showing you right now because this is what I'm sure is going to be coming out. I do believe there might be a white one, but we do happen to have this black and gold, which might be the best one to get. But I am kind of leaning on the other pair, which I believe is okay. Well, this is the first one, and then I believe it's a little further down, unless it's on another link. Give me a second here. So details are, okay, look, it's a Blazer at the end of the day. Blazers don't necessarily have that much resale value. Now, the original ones that released in 2006 do have enormous resale value. I think it's at anywhere from like $2,000 to $2,500, okay? Now, these ones, because they're fairly new, they're kind of re-releasing them, not necessarily the most resale value, especially the fact that it's leather and it's a Blazer. Now, Blazers are notoriously known for being skated. However, based on what I know, leather isn't the best to skate. It's just not. You want to skate suede. That's literally what sticks, has your foot stick to the grip tape much better. But out of both pairs, I'm leaning on this one. I like this one a lot, significantly better than the other one. I know this might not be everybody's favorite. Obviously, the swoosh is interesting. It's got that like snake skin on it. But out of both pairs that I'm showing you, the black one and then this one, I'm most likely leaning on this. If I do get an in-store slot, I will be trying for this in my size, obviously to also review for you guys, but most likely to just rock. I'm probably not going to be skating this. I don't know how well this is going to look once it's skated. To me, this sneaker just looks like more on the fashion side than more on the use it to skate side. That's just me being real with you guys. Do I know price? No, I don't necessarily know price just yet, but I'm expecting these to be anywhere from 170 to maybe 180. Again, that's speculation. I'm looking at the sneaker and I'm just kind of giving my initial thoughts. I don't believe that they're going to be retailing this for like $230 or anything. If anything, it's going to be from $170 to $200. Maybe 170 to 190 or 150 to 190. Again, we got to take into account it's a collaboration with Supreme, so that drives the price up. So whatever I typically see a Blazer cost, let's say maybe it's $130. You want to add some tax, some Supreme tax into that, so maybe an additional $40, if anything. So you know what I mean. We're gonna find out the prices soon enough. But question back for you: are you getting it? Because if you're not getting it, maybe it doesn't matter to know the price, right? But yeah, that's just my honest opinion on it. Nitro says, Mr. Old School, chilling and editing my day 2 of God's Soul vlog. Awesome. Hey, Nitro, I want to take a look at that once it comes out, man. Please shoot me a link. I'd love to see it. If you are following me on Instagram, shoot me over a link. I would love to support and take a good peek at that, all right? But I do like the contrast with the gold and the stitching and the initial denim on this one specifically. So these guys, these were the original ones that released in 2006. Okay, for those that don't know, if you look any of these blazers, if you look at Blazer Supreme on StockX right now, the prices are up there. They're in the 2000s. They're like anywhere from 2000 to 2,600, if anything. And out of all of these, I think my personal favorite is the red one. I don't know. What are your thoughts? And do you have a personal favorite if you could choose any of these? Now, considering the fact that it was 2006 and we're in 2022 now, if you acquire these, it's probably not going to be in the best condition possible. I mean, you might be able to find some that are dead stock, but it's hard to maintain some of this stuff. You know what I mean? If you keep it in a box, it's like, where are you keeping that box? Has the weather in your room affected it by any means? You know, is there mold on it? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things to take into account, as sneakers are meant to be worn, okay? And what really drives the lifespan of a sneaker is wearing them. Even if you wear it freaking like once or twice a year, it's going to give the sneaker more life than if you just keep it in a box for 10 years, you know? So just know that. Mr. O2 says, I like the red colorway for some reason. Yeah, I love the red colorway. I think it's very fashionable. I think it's a statement piece. If I could choose any of these, I would definitely shoot for the red one. Grind don't stop. Yeah, hey, grind does not stop. It doesn't stop for people who have dreams and are aspiring to do more and give more, because it's the people who deliver value to this world and this universe that are the ones that are sought out by other individuals in society. That's one of the things I've noticed. If you do not offer anything, you're not going to be contacted by anybody. You're just living, breathing, you're just existing, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But like, to me, it's like, I want to be that individual where people can rely on me, come to me for information, and I'm actually contributing. I'm giving. I'm just like giving. I'm being a giving machine, because the return on investment happens much later. That's similar to YouTube. We're not getting paid by YouTube right now, but in time, we will be getting paid by YouTube, right? So, yo, what's going on, Mr. Kruger, bud? What is going on? What is going on? We just reviewed the Paisleys, and we're talking a little bit about these freaking Supreme Blazers. Again, guys, if you're looking for resale this week, the Blazers might not be the best move. I would recommend going for personal. I will be trying in store, but mainly for the review and mainly for the personal, okay? And that's on the blue pair. Okay? But Kruger, I hope you're having a fantastic day. At least I hope you had a great afternoon. But yeah, so let's scroll down over here. It does come with that little world famous, hang tag, and like, again, I do like this back detail where it does come with that like that little like metal metal plate of anything. It's got Nike stitch in the back, pretty interesting. Okay, and you have like the Vans. It's funny because this is like, this is Nike, but you got like, every time I see check marks, guys, I just think about Vans. So it's interesting to me because I'm just like, okay, they're putting the checkered pattern on this with the, I don't know. Again, I'm not mistaking this for Vans. I know it's a Nike blazer, but I'm just saying, it's like, when I see that, I'm like, you got Vans going on for sure. But yeah, let's keep scrolling here. This is the black one, obviously. So if anybody has confirmation on the third pair, let me know. But so far, we have confirmation on the black ones with the gold and then the blue ones. So I'm under the impression that the snake skin check mark is going to be gold throughout the entire collection. If there's a white one, it's going to be gold on white. That's what I'm leaning on, the fact that it might be, the third color might be a white one. We don't know for sure. It hasn't fully been confirmed, but I just wanted to touch on that and let you guys know that that this is the one I'm leaning on for sure. But if we could go back in time, the red ones for sure. Let me actually show you guys real quick while I got you here. If we're talking about Blazer Supreme, I'll show you what these are freaking going for right now on the aftermarket. Yeah, 2006. Let me bring it over here. Again, we just use StockX to find out pricing. We don't buy or sell on StockX. Let's go ahead. So there's the white one, there's the black one, and I believe the red one. Now the red one I think might be probably the best seller. If it loads. Yeah, it should load now. But let's see the last sale. Let's see what they're going for right now. Again, I'm shooting for over 2K. I believe that's what it is, if my internet decides to work someday soon. And if not, well, yeah, so last sale was there. We called it. 2,400. There you go. That's a lot of beans. That's a lot of money, all right, for a freaking shoe. But it's a shoe that released in 2006, so there's not many in existence anymore. So just note that. A lot of people have like worn their pairs. and you know, I don't know, and they ended up in Goodwill or whatever, and you know, here any of the dead stock ones are still worth that price. Now, I would not recommend sending anything of this value to StockX because it might just disappear on you. But I just want to let you guys know that if you do plan on selling anything higher than $300, do it in person, do it on eBay. Okay, that's probably, or do it on Facebook Marketplace. Just letting you guys know, I'd rather you all safe than sorry. This is another sneaker that's releasing this week. I wasn't really going to touch on it much. It's not bad. I do like the vintage bottom, but I just wanted to let you guys know that this is apparently releasing today. But that wasn't the initial page that I was planning to jump to. But yeah, I'm curious what pairs, what color you guys would go for. And would you go for the black one? Would you go for the blue one? Since that's all I really know as of this moment in time. We're still waiting on you know, tomorrow. I'm hoping tomorrow. I know it's a holiday tomorrow, but I'm hoping Supreme kind of gives us a little bit of a taste on what it initially is releasing. I'm more than happy to go live again tomorrow. I mean, I will be going live tomorrow, but I'm more than happy to touch on what I will be going for from the Supreme drop once I know what's coming out. Because I kind of have an eye for certain pieces. As you guys know, I have a pretty intensive Supreme collection. I really go for specific pieces that I do feel that I want to wear. You know, because I'm a fan at the end of the day. So there's certain pieces that I go for because I'm like, I want to rock that one day. That's basically it. Or I see potential reselling this down the line, you know. I also do watch a lot of other channels just to kind of keep a close eye on, you know, hey, if I buy this for $100 today, can I sell it for $500, you know, tomorrow or in a year from now, right? If I'm in a position to hold. So I just want to let all you guys know that. Let me go ahead and just go back to my royalty-free tunes over here and just continue playing some music. But I hope everybody's doing well. Happy to be live here. Happy to be able to obviously show these to you. These are freaking amazing. I'm super, super happy to have this over here in the freaking building because these are in my top 5 dunks of the year. And I'm more than happy to put out a video sometime soon, obviously before the year ends, and let you guys know my initial, you know, my initial top 5. And heck, maybe even I'll go through my top 10 sneakers because there was a video I did not too long ago where I talked about my top 10 cops of last year. Okay, I might link that in the description so you guys can take a look at that. But it is on my channel. I basically open a bunch of boxes, and it's one of my first videos that I was doing around sneakers, showing you guys here's some of the heat that I've been able to get in the from literally last year June all the way till, you know, around June this year. So I just want to let you guys know that. I don't know what's going on with my music. I feel like it's like stalled for some reason. Let me go ahead and just bring it up here. But what is everybody up to tomorrow? So we have one more day, at least for those that aren't working. I know some people are working. So again, my apologies if you are working tomorrow. And you know, I mean, look, we got to pay the bills at the end of the day, right? So we got to do what we got to do. So I completely understand. 2 seconds, just finding some tunes here. Again, I'm also working on the playlist, so hang tight for that, but thankful to have all you guys viewing and rocking with me. Again, if you haven't already smashed that like button, it definitely helps with algo, get this channel out to more people, but we just surpassed that 1,000 hour chase, so appreciate all you guys. Again, we did set goals for this channel, but we've kind of scratched those goals because I just want to put out content and just be here with you, be present, as opposed to focusing on like, what's the freaking end goal? Because if we focus on the end goal, we're going to be too focused on that. I'd rather be present and be here with you guys, and we'll get there. We'll get there. Trust me, we will get there when we get there. I do believe it's going to happen. And again, at the end of the day, like, I'd rather be here and have fun as opposed to being stressed out and be like, we got to hit this by a specific milestone, or we got to hit this milestone by a specific date. You know, to me, it's going to happen when it happens. So we will definitely get there. But I am trying to think other topics of discussion over here. Let me just double check over here. This is another sneaker that is releasing this week. It is a women's sneaker. It is the yeah, if my screen ever loads. It is the it's a women's Nike Dunk Low medium olive. So I wanted to let you guys know. I believe this is releasing, I think it's either Tuesday or Thursday. I'm gonna have to double check on that. But it is releasing this week, and I think it's worth a cop. You know, I mean, similar to your Nike Panda Dunk quality, just olive, you know. So I think this is a great color, especially for fall. So, I mean, I don't know. I just imagine this sneaker, once it starts to get dirty, it's just going to have that nice aged look to it. I think it's a good one. So keep your eye peeled on, I believe, Nike app. I believe Nike app's going to have this, okay? But correct me if I'm wrong, all right? I just want to let you guys know that. Let me double check if there's any other ones that are coming out specifically. I know there's some New Balances releasing this week as well. Don't know them top of mind, but there are some New Balances. And and this one too, but I believe this is a GS. This is another sneaker that's coming out this week. It's a GS. It's the Hot Curry Game Royal is coming out as well. I don't know. I don't know about these. These kind of, again, it's a GS at the end of the day. I don't know what the resale value is going to be. I'm not seeing much. I'm not seeing much. This might just be a total brick, but I did want to touch on it because it is releasing. It is releasing this week. But yeah, a couple things I'm looking into to improve the channel right now. So right now we're on a free version of Streamlabs. I'm considering paying for the professional version because they do have a promotion for today and tomorrow. I think it's about 30% off, so I'm considering just pulling the trigger on that, having it for a solid year, because what are we doing here? We're putting out content. We're committing to you guys that I'm going to show up, and I'm going to show up consistently so that we can continue to improve the channel. And I do believe that the premium is going to give me additional features, and it's going to be nice to play around that stuff. Again, I'm not trying to bite off more than I can chew right here, but I do believe in investing in the channel, as I do pay for the music, the non-copyrighted music right now. I am currently paying for that on Epidemic Sound. Again, this isn't sponsored or anything like that. I do like Epidemic Sound. I like the fact that I can pull any of these songs into any of my videos or in the stream, and it's like I don't have to worry about like, oh, you played a song you shouldn't have been playing, and the moment I get monetized, I can't get paid for any of this content. So again, we're trying to be smart. We're trying to be strategic with all this stuff as we go, as we scale. Mr. O2 says, did you see what's happening on Nike app? Some kind of dunk dropping month long. I'm not too sure what you mean by that. Are you talking about the create your own? Are you talking about the create your own dunks? I'm not 100% sure. Well, we're already 45 minutes in. Hey, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys rocking with me, honestly. Because what are we doing here? We're running watch time. You guys are helping me get this channel out to the masses, and we're just building here. Brick by brick, we're building houses, dunk by dunk, Adidas shoe by Adidas shoe, Yeezy after Yeezy. Like we're stacking clips, we're stacking content. And again, I only want to get on live and I want to talk to you guys about what we generally care about as a community to help you guys be aware of like, what do I need to do? Where do I need to go for specific things? So again, I'm going to bring up Stashed over here for anybody who is rewatching this right now. There's a couple contests. We're going to talk about Stashed SF does happen to have a couple contests for the Fire Reds. It's going to be a huge week next week. Well, it's going to be a big Saturday. So everybody's going to be going for these. So I do recommend entering as many contests as you can. As many contests as you can, because it's going to higher your likelihood to finally hit a pair, okay? So a lot of people are going to be lining up for these, and a lot of people want them. So I just want to let you guys know. I mean, obviously, by letting you guys know, it's more competition in the building, but at the end of the day, I want to spread the luck out there, you know? And if the luck comes back my way, awesome, all right? So enter the contest on Stash if you haven't already. Yes, you most likely will have to be creating an account on this, but I do recommend that. And then another one, too, on FLX, enter for the Air Jordan 3 Retro Fire Red. It's live. You can enter it for it right now. So I would definitely do that. And then give me 1 second actually. So when you enter for that specifically on Foot Locker, if you have spent with Foot Locker, you're gonna have some points and you can use that. So I would exhaust the points for it. I would definitely exhaust the points for it and definitely join. Okay. So yeah, as you do see here on my screen, oh, it's weird. It's okay. This is for grade school, but let me just go ahead and share my screen over here. I'm just saying for anybody who doesn't know about this stuff, just do it. So on Foot Locker app, it's there. It says start entering. So you want to do the entry, and then it's gonna ask you if you want to ship to you. It's gonna ask you what size you want, ship to you. It's gonna ask you for like a couple stores. So I'm just letting it load here. Sorry for the dirty phone over here. Yo, Carlito, what's going on? We're just talking about the Fire Reds dropping on Saturday, very, very soon. We did secure a pair. We're going to be picking them up. We secured it from Dick's, so shout out to Dick's Sporting Goods. Awesome. I'm really, really excited about it. So you just want to make sure you join on a couple of these apps. So Stash, obviously, is one of the places you want to join. I believe End Clothing already also does happen to have it. And then definitely get your entry over here. And then SNS app as well is also going to be having them. So I just want to let it be known. There's a lot of places. So just check your stores. You know what I mean? And if you're a part of any Discords, check the giveaways. You know, I mean, check the raffles. Check the raffles within those Discords if you are a part of the Discord. Okay. So I just want to let that be known. And then the last one is definitely SNS. As you guys know, I believe I already did enter that, but I would definitely join that one as well. Yeah, So as you see over here, let me go ahead and blow up my webcam. So it says, there it is, and it says entered. So you want to enter. You got 4 more days, but the best time to enter now, okay? So just, I'm letting you guys know, because you don't want to forget. You're going to be like, oh, you know, Ernest talked about it, but I never actually entered. Just enter. It really doesn't take too much time. Just make sure that there's money in the account that if you do happen to hit, because trust me, it's going to feel so good to just wake up one day and be like, oh, well, okay, maybe I took an L on sneakers, but then I was able to hit on SNS, or I was able to hit on Stash, or you were able to hit on something else. It is hard to hit on Stash for some reason, and I really, again, I don't know all the statistics on why. I feel like I typically win on Stash when it's a non-hype pair, but when it comes to hype pair, it's hard to hit. I'm really wondering why that's the case. But I do want to let it be known that these contests do exist and they're out there, okay? So again, do your research, check other stores, you know, check if they happen to have specific raffles. There's a bunch of stores that I typically recommend going. Let's actually just double check Amon Manier while I do happen to have it on the screen over here. Wow, I'm actually using my computer for a change over here. I haven't been able to catch your live lately, but I see you. Hey, Carly, I appreciate it. You know, it really does mean a lot to me when, you know, frequent people either come back to the building and we get to talk about stuff. But I did cover quite a bit today. I did talk about these Paisley dunks. They're freaking amazing. Probably one of my top 5 dunks of the year. And so feel free to rewatch if anything. So a lot of these already closed. There's nothing over here that I'm seeing is worth going for. Okay, that's fine. We just freaking keep moving. It's all good. So yeah, I mean, guys, with that being said, I just want to let you know, let me know also if there are any specific contests that I didn't get to touch on, because I believe there's probably another place too. I don't know if it's going to be a long night of signing up for all these raffles. Hey man, like, look, no better time than just sign up right now, and then you could just chill. And then if you win, you win, you know? Because I would rather have 5 pairs of these sitting here than 0. Okay, trust me. Yeah. And what's interesting to me is I feel like these are hyped, but it's like as we get closer to the date, there's going to be more and more demand for it. So that's why we went and we freaking got it. We got the Dick's. We got the Dick's wristband for the first time ever. This is the first time I've ever, because, you know, honestly, it's rare that they do the release in California. So this is like one of the only stores I believe in California, to my knowledge, that is doing the drop. So we just full sended it. We got it. So I'm just hyped. I'm super hyped to have it, guys. And trust me, like it's just nice to be able to know that. Okay, APB, feature was on the top of my head. Sneaker politics, guys. APB feature sneaker politics. Now, yeah, it's gonna be a long night because I got to sign up for those too. Did I cover the Bodega Pandas? Yeah, guys. Bodega also is doing a Panda dunk contest. So let's bring that up. I believe BG Kicks also covered that a while ago. I'm typing Panda and guess what shows up over here? It says Panda Express. It's so funny. I have no idea why it's doing that. Dunk on. So yeah, Bodega does have its raffle. So please sign up before this evening, okay? Sign up now for this one specifically because this is going to end very, very soon. So I just want to let it be known to anybody who has not signed up for it, okay? We're just going to, guys, for the remainder of this session, we're just going to, I'm probably going to be running just for about an hour, and then we're going to close shop about 8 o'clock, so we're almost at the tail end. Yeah, but I'm just happy to be here. So please do join this. I'm going to go ahead and link it in the chat if you haven't already, because, guys, who doesn't want another Panda dunk? Like, trust me, you can make some money off this. And if you don't already have one for the personal, I'd be shocked. But surprisingly, I've only hit 1 Panda dunk in my size in my entire life, and I kind of want to double up on them. I don't know, because I do want to wear one. And I feel like until I hit another one in my size, I'm not going to wear the one I currently have. There you go. Let's go. Nice. Good to know. Too much of a personal thing, but I'm dunked out. Hey, man, that's fine. Carlito, a lot of people are, but there's also a lot of people that do have interest in this one specifically. Yeah, because I'm also thinking, I'm like, man, I've been touching on a lot of dunks lately, but hey, dunks are of value right now. They are, and a lot of people do definitely want them. But like, look, if you're dunked out, don't feel the need to cop this one. I just feel like you'll make some money off this. Especially if you hit in a size 11, that's the money size as of this moment in time. So I would say anywhere from a size 11, 11.5, 12. Those are typically the money sizes. So I definitely do still need to sign up for this. So what do I do when I need to sign up for something? I leave the tab open, and that's my little trick to, like, I can't close this tab out until I have signed up for the contest and just holding myself accountable that I'm just going to legitimately join, okay? It's just like these little tricks that I do. But again, we're sitting, guys, great news. I'm sitting on a lot of New Balances. I probably have about 7 New Balances I'm going to be covering very, very soon. So just know we're going to mix up the channel a little bit. We got other sneakers and other stuff I'll be talking about. I also do plan on talking a little bit about some yo-yo stuff. I hope you don't mind. Okay, I'm going to be talking a little bit about how do I buy yo-yo. I'm also going to be talking about how to yo-yo. So I'm going to be having 2 episodes soon where I'm going to be showing you guys, if you're a novice and you're starting out, or you're a total beginner in yo-yo, where to go to get your yo-yo, what yo-yo to buy, what you're gonna need. Are you gonna need bearing loop? Are you gonna need extra strings? I've never had a yo-yo before. What site do I go to? I'm gonna teach you guys what I would do if I were in your shoes and I'm buying a yo-yo for the first time. I'm gonna have an entire live dedicated to that, and then I'm gonna have another live after that. After people have purchased their yo-yo and have the yo-yo in their freaking building, or in their house, or in the facility, and has secured it, then I'm going to go in to teach it. I want to be able to do a live where I'm actually teaching you guys, this is how to yo-yo. I'm going to show you the basic tricks, and then we're going to move up into more advanced stuff. So trust me, I'm going to mix up the channel a little bit. Sneakers are fun, don't get me wrong, but I do want to mix it up with a little bit of yo-yo stuff too. If that interests you, smash that like button, definitely, and I'm excited to cover some of that stuff soon, for sure. So I do plan on mixing the channel up with other stuff too, because at the end of the day, this is my channel, right? And I want to mix it up for sure. Krugerbud says, Carlito, you should consider getting into New Balances. Yeah, New Balances apparently are I see New Balances in a year from now or in 2 years from now, all the rage. Like, if not already, a lot of people are talking about New Balances. I did feature about 2 New Balances on my YouTube channel, so feel free to just type New Balance, my name, you'll see those pop up on my site. What's the best yo-yo type? That's a great question. So there's 2 types of yo-yos. There's Imperial, which is kind of more like the up and down yo-yo, and then there's the butterfly. So Imperial is like this, and it goes up and down, and then there's the other one's the butterfly, which typically you throw it down, it spins at the bottom of the string. Okay, so I'll teach that all in a session. I'm more than happy to teach you guys for sure. Krugerbud says the New Balance protection packs are awesome. Yes, I definitely recommend the protection packs are pretty awesome as well. Let's go ahead and just bring up a couple of New Balances over here. I did bring this up on my screen. Now I don't know why these ones specifically popped up, but these are a couple of the New Balances that are pretty cool. Okay, so I just want to show you guys, like, New Balance is on the come up. It really is, and there's some. You'll be surprised if you type in New Balance and you look at some of the ones that are going for crazy amounts. I'm saying 500 to like 900. There are some New Balances that are going for crazy amounts. Some of them are super, super limited, very, very hard to get. Some were like released in Korea. Some are exclusive releases in specific places. So just know that, like, as much as it's like New Balance might look like it's under the radar, it's slowly up and coming. It's more and more people are talking about it. They're noticing it more, and it's just becoming more accepted in society. Trust me. But I just want to touch on this one specifically. I really like these Teddy Santis in blue. These look really nice. Now this one specifically, I mean, not just because I love navy, I like blue. I do like the cream on this as well. So I just wanted to touch on this and just kind of give you guys a little bit of a taste of some of the New Balances that I've been looking into and do recommend. So this is one of the 990s. Yeah, it's clean. It's clean. I mean, these are designed for trekking, running, but like overall, I think it's just a great. And I know they typically look like dad shoes at the end of the day, but look, it's an overall great sneaker. I like it a lot. I definitely like it a lot. And anything that they release, even if it has like a silhouette, if it has a nice silhouette and it's got like a little bit of pink and purple, like let's take a look at this other the other Teddy Santis. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Teddy Santis. But yeah, the protection plaque, you can look those up. Those are really not only high demand. A lot of people want to rock those for sure. Yeah, these are clean too. I like these. These are nice. Now they're not going for such crazy amounts right now. Well, honestly, $250 is still a lot of money for a sneaker. Not gonna lie. But I just want to touch on this. Feel free to go ahead, and type these on StockX, and you can go ahead and see just an array of a bunch of New Balance that maybe you never even knew. Honestly, one of the grails I want, I'm gonna show you right now. New Balance. It's a Joe Freshgood. Not the one I reviewed on my channel. Now this one, I got to get this back in my size. I did have a 9.5, and I probably should have got a size 9. But the one I wanted to talk about is this. This one. I need this in the collection. This is a must cop for me, and it's on my list of wants for hopefully the next 6 to 12 months. I got to get this in the building, and I do want to review this as well. But this is probably one of my favorite New Balances. Is the Joe Freshgoods outside clothes, I believe. But this was featured in the front of a sneaker magazine, I believe, and I fell in love with it the moment I saw it. I think I was in a leather clothing shop, like it had leather jackets and all this stuff, and they had a magazine with this on it. I was just like, I don't know what that is, but the blue and the green and everything just freaking speaks to me, and I need these. I need these. All right. I believe Kruger Bud does happen to have these and was wearing them not too long ago. So shout out to Kruger Bud in the building for all the support and showing up over here on the live. I see New Balance being a new thing. Yeah, you know. So what you need to know too is skateboarders are also adopting New Balance. Like they really are, and New Balance is starting to have an amazing skateboard team. Okay, Brandon Westgate is on New Balance, and he's been absolutely killing it. And I think it was probably one of the best moves for his career, honestly, because like New Balance is on the come up. It really is, and it's crazy because every time he releases a shoe, they typically all sell out. So it's really amazing for I don't know, just skateboard culture, and like they're just really capitalizing on like the dad shoe market, the skate culture, all that stuff. They just know what they're freaking doing. Okay, they got a good team, and they've really revamped New Balance so that it's like it's exciting, you know. Because I used to look at older New Balances with the N, and I was like, I'm not really a big fan of the N and all that. But now I'm looking at it and I'm just like, I want these. Like I don't know. They really, with the marketing and everything and how they've really changed with the designs, shout out to New Balance. They're freaking killing it. They're freaking killing the game. And they're doing an amazing job, and I'm just hyped. I'm just really hyped on it. So let's see some other New Balances right now. Wow, they're obviously a ton. I mean, the 550s are nice too. Don't get me wrong; those are really clean sneakers. I believe that I do happen to have one that's on the way sometime next year. It's a brown one. Let's see if I can see it over here. No, I don't believe it's the burgundy. It's a brown one, but yeah, actually, hold up. Let me just see. Thanks for rocking with me, guys. Kruger says, yes, sir. Joe Freshgood is lit. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I believe the one I'm getting is the brown one. Yeah, it's not the burgundy. Is it the burgundy? Again, I'm just, there we go. Yeah, so guys, we freaking hit on these. I got these, I secured these, but when I made the mistake of not knowing when it's being shipped. So this is going to be shipped to me April of next year, but I already freaking paid for these sneakers. These are sick. I like this a lot, and I'm so thankful to have this in my freaking size on the way to me eventually, okay? Now, again, if I knew that, because, like, it said, second chance to buy, you won, and I just went for it. I was like, oh, shit, if I freaking go right now, then I'm going to secure a pair. So I just went for it, 9.5, this is on the way to me, but April next year. So I just got to wait. I'm really hoping these are going to be all the rage next year, but I like them a lot. I really like that. I believe it's a cream bottom. It's a cream bottom. Yeah, this is a really nice sneaker. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the 550. I think it's awesome. And now, again, I know April is a long time to wait, but I'm a patient guy. I can wait it out. It's fine. I mean, I'm just thankful to have this. I think this is a cool sneaker overall. If we scroll around, yeah, it's I hope I'm pronouncing this right. I don't want to murder the name. The M. Leon Dior is what it is. The ALDs. Yeah, the ALDs. And these are, guys, these are nice. And I believe there's a little bit of resell on this as well. New Balance M. Dion Lure Burgundy. Oh, man. Oh, did you hit on the burgundy ones? Did you hit on the Kruger Bud? Did you hit on the burgundies? Because, honestly, there was the burgundies, there was the brown, and then I believe there was another one, which was like a grape, I believe, or something like that. But the brown ones, to me, out of all of them, were the best ones. So that's why we went for the freaking brown ones. But actually, you know what? Let's just freaking pull up the entire. Yeah, let's pull up the entire. Let's see what pops up over here. Let's see if this works. Okay, it's not working. I'm just gonna type ALD and let's see if that works. Come on, StockX, work with me. ALD New Balance. Yeah. Okay, so. We got the white and brown. That's the one I hit. And then we have this white and green, I believe. This might be an older one that came out a while back. And then they also have these mids. Interesting. Okay. The white and olive's nice too. Yeah, so this one. So this purple one also came out. So it was a pack of 3. Burgundy, brown, which I hit, and then this one as well. You hit on all the colorways. Oh my God, how? Are they all shipping to you in April? Jesus, because it was more so like you could hit, and then they did a and then they sent to, I guess, other people that didn't hit the initial release. You can buy it, but kind of like next year, you know, like buy it now, pre-order it right now. You have a chance, and we'll ship it to you then. But this is like more like the grape version, I guess, because if you do a close up on it, yeah, it's the purple one. I just like to call it grape, if anything. It just kind of like, I don't know if the freaking pictures do it justice, but I just wanted to let you guys know that, again, we're talking about New Balances here, so I just wanted to let you know, I do have on the way. Now, I can't review it until that period of time, but, you know, hopefully everything's good by that point in time, and we have them to review when we need to, you know? And if they're still all the rage then, hey, heck, maybe people might be, you know, looking for those then, and they might have skyrocketed in price. I don't know for certain, but just wanted to let you guys know. The mid were something different. Yeah, hey, the mids are nice too. The mids are really nice. ALD mid. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't have minded hitting on ALD mid and New Balance. Thanks for your patience while I freaking remember how to type over here. All right, yeah, there you go. No, this is nice. Let's click into one of them. So we got the. There's the white and navy, and then there's the white and green, and then this one's nice. This one, oh, this is nice. This looks like it's like something from the future. Hey, I was gonna mention to Christian, you know, like as you see on my screen, it says vacation mode is on. I only turned that on right after I saw your first comment on like my StockX just got hacked. I just went straight for it. I bit the bullet. I'm turning this thing on vacation mode right now. I'm really hoping nobody hacks my account. I got to knock on wood for that. Oh my God, freaking A. Krugerbud says, yep, ALDs were always on the pre-order method, even the older ones. I missed out on the highs, 650s, but looking to add at some point. Hey, I like this, and those olive ones like look scrumptious, not gonna lie. These look good. I like this. This kind of reminds me of it kind of gives me future vibes. It really does. It gives me future vibes. And yeah, I mean, but guys, it's nice talking about this stuff. Again, so I'm sitting on a bunch of heat. A lot of New Balances coming our way. A lot of Nikes I'm going to be covering on our channel as well. So we're pretty much just going to be doing like almost a sneaker a day. Now, I will let you guys know if I will be going live. We will be going live tomorrow at about 7 p.m. PST for sure. So just know that, okay? Now, the sneaker I'll be covering tomorrow, we'll find out. We got to keep it a little bit of a secret for now, but we will be covering another sneaker. I mean, come on. As if these weren't enough heat right now. This is going to ride me a freaking wave for about a freaking week or maybe even a month, you know, because I'm hyped on them. I like these a lot. I'm really a big fan of them. They're definitely one of my top 5 dunks of the year. I'm going to call it out right now. But again, we don't know what else is coming our way, so I'm just keeping the seatbelt on as all these sneakers are flying our way, flying our faces, you know. I feel like every time a sneaker comes into building, I'm like, oh my God, I really, really like this. Now I got to go through my entire collection to figure out what to get rid of so I can replace it with a new one. You know what I mean? Like, we're cycling through stuff over here, you know what I mean? Especially if I've already covered on the channel, then it's like, okay, I already covered it on the channel. Like, you know, is it worth keeping? You know, if I really need to keep it, I will keep it. But I just want to be upfront with you guys and let you guys know that. But yeah, guys, I mean, hey, with that being said, we're running over a little bit over an hour. Really hyped to have you guys on the freaking building. Again, if you haven't already, I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate it if you smash that like button. I'm sure you guys all have already because you guys have been rocking with me. And it just means the world to me. It really does. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen for any new viewers in the building. This is just typically something I do in earnest fashion at the end of my streams because, like, look, we've been growing. I feel like 2 streams ago we were at 2,450, and now we're at 2,460. So we've just been slowly growing. I pretty much cover a lot of my stuff over here, so I do share, like, you know, obviously sneakers, yo-yos, all that fun stuff. You can find it on my channel. I typically post over here when we have a new video, so if you do miss it, at least you can click it in my story, and click the link, and you can go ahead and just proceed by watching it. So we try to make sure we're hitting all different channels. I also do happen to have a Twitter as well. I'm not really that active on it, so maybe I'll share that at a later time, but I do want to let you guys know, if you haven't already followed me on Instagram, highly recommend it. I would consider it, and I would appreciate it if you guys did. And yeah, I mean, hey, with that being said, that's pretty much the stream for today. Thank you all for rocking with me. I got a lot of cleanup to do over here. There's so much sneakers over here. I really got to organize and really figure out, like, you know, my game plan of attack for this week, because, you know, tomorrow's another day. I am contemplating covering 2 sneakers tomorrow, but again, I don't want to burn out here. I want to be here. I want to put out my best content that I can for you guys, just in earnest fashion. You know what I mean? So again, appreciate all you guys. It means the world to me. You guys have freaking no idea how much it means to me. You guys helping me run this watch time, smash that like button, opening up the algo, coming back here, rocking with me, hearing me babble on about all this freaking stuff. But I got a lot of insights and recommendations coming your way, and I'm just excited to be a part of this community and continue to do what I do over here. You know what I mean? So with that being said, thank you. We're sitting on a lot of heat over here, so stay tuned. There's going to be more stuff. So I appreciate all you guys rocking with me. It really means the world to me. And yeah, with that being said, have a lovely rest of your night. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm peacing out of the building right now, but I will see you all very, very soon. Much love, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, later. Peace.